Trauma has a way of affecting your body, your mind, in a way that you would never understand until it happens to you. I remember when I was getting out the hospital after my daughter had passed, and I called my cousin, because that was, at the time, that was the closest person I had to me, was my cousin. I mean, my husband was my closest, but my friend was my cousin, really. And I called her, and she laughed at me on the phone. It could have been, I'm trying to make you feel better laugh, but I wasn't okay. I was fucking in pain. And I'm just like, bro, can you give me some weed? She was laughing. She was like, you sound like a crackhead. Excuse me? But at the time, what could I say? I'm hurting and I just need you to help me find the plug so I can feel better. And I remember her wife had a daughter, and her daughter passed away. I remember her wife calling me over. Like, I need to be around you. I need to be in your space. I'm sure when her daughter passed, she didn't laugh at her. Because she experienced the whole thing with her. And I know for a fact, she wasn't calling her crackhead and all this. She needed a blunt. She gave her a blunt to soothe her mind. It's like a lot that I didn't say, because I was grieving. I'm hurting, and you're so vulnerable when you're grieving and you're hurting. And people say things, think they're helping, and they're not helping. Say shit like, oh, well, at least you have other children. But that does not take the pain that I feel right now. I see my other kids. I acknowledge they're there, but I'm hurting. And that's to a point in my grief. If them kids cried, it was something inside of me. It was just like, come to your rescue. Thinking they're all hurt after having another child. They'd be like, oh, you got your rainbow, baby, you good. I wasn't. Like, because right after I had Zahir, I was depressed, really depressed. And I felt very disconnected from my baby at the beginning. I did. And it was hard. It was very hard coping with having a baby after losing a baby. I remember my husband's mom was trying to be nice. In the bag, there were some clothes, boy and girl clothes. And it made me very angry when I saw those little girl clothes. Reminded me of so much of how I missed my baby girl. And it'd be those things that people aren't considerate of. It'd be the small things that people aren't considerate of when you lose a child. I'd be like, oh, you'll be okay, you're strong. While all the time, I'm losing my mind. I'm literally gritting my teeth and I'm just like in shock. I need somebody to come and sit with me. I didn't know how to say that because I was fucked up. I do remember visiting a family member. So this person had lost their mom. I get she's grieving too. You know, we both grieving. She lost her mom, I lost my child. That's some hard shit to deal with. But she said to me, I don't know how I would have dealt with losing a child. I probably would have killed myself. I probably thought about it a couple of times before she even said that to me. But the fact that she said it to me just, I don't know, I wasn't okay. And I tried to stay at that party and tell everybody, like somebody, see me, I'm not okay. I look bad, I was looking bad. But everybody's in their own world. And next day, I decided to admit myself to a mental hospital. People sometimes are not kind with their words. It's like I've added myself to so many grief groups recently. They say the same shit that I'm saying. People say anything. Like, motherfucker, that was my child. Never get over losing my child. I'm gonna be on this emotional roller coaster for the rest of my life. I had PTSD when I had it here. I was just like looking over him like a hawk, making sure I'm like, he's not dead. He's not dead. Make sure my baby not dead. Ask some women who lost a child, who's stillborn or miscarried and have a baby after. If they don't really be watching over their baby, like, you good? Like, be right there next to that baby, like guarding their baby, because they lost a child. And motherfuckers say what they want till they happen to you. You never know how you will be affected.